General cargo vessel. General cargo vessels carry package items like chemicals, foods, furniture, machinery, motor and military vehicles, footwear, garments, and etc. These vessels can also carry loose and irregular cargo, in which case the vessel's crew and port stevedores pack the cargo to minimize damage and maximize space. Reefer vessel. A reefer ship is a refrigerated cargo ship typically used to transport perishable cargo, which require temperature-controlled handling, such as fruits, meat, vegetables, dairy products, and similar items. Crude carriers. The larger ships afloat are the very large crude carriers and the ultra-large crude carriers. These ships are designed to load crude oil and transport it to refineries around the world, where it can be processed into petroleum products. The largest crude carriers often load and unload at offshore and terminals as they are too large to enter most ports. Bulk carriers, also known as dry bulk ships, designed for the carriage of ore, coal, grain, and the like. Dry bulk ships bear a superficial likeness to container ships since they often have no cargo handling gear and, unlike the tanker, have large cargo hatches. Specialized cargo ships. Specialized type of cargo vessels include container ships and bulk carrier. Technically, tankers of all sizes are cargo ships, although they are routinely thought of as a separate category. Cargo ships fall into two further categories that reflect the services they offer to industry, liner, and tramp services. Product carriers. The vessels, which are generally smaller than crude carriers, transport the refined products from larger terminals to smaller ports around the world. Products carried include petroleum, jet fuel, diesel, asphalt, lubricating oil, and tar. Smaller tankers are also used to transport non-petroleum bulk liquids such as molasses and palm oil. Livestock carriers. These ships are often converted from other types of vessels and are equipped with pens for large numbers of animals. The main consideration during the transport of livestock are adequate ventilation, food, and water. It also important the ports that receive these vessels have facilities to handle the animals. Heavy lift project cargo vessels. These vessels are often purpose-built to specialize in the transport of extremely heavy or bulky objects such as other ships and large industrial components. For instance, these vessels are used to transport offshore platforms from their construction site to drilling sites. Tugs. A tug, or more commonly a tugboat, is a secondary boat which helps into mooring and berthing operation of a ship by either towing or pushing a vessel towards the port. A tug is a special class of boat without which megaships cannot get into a port.